MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Mackenzie Harrison is on the mound for game two. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Stepping in, J.C. Embry, and we are set for baseball here this evening. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so that has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
At the plate, Freddie Santiago, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Here's the 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Pete Armstrong, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 5 homers, 27 driven in. Hit hard but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Bowen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 hit's all they get. A 0 for the Cubs to start. The Pirates coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Justin Steele is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
In now, Ted Tyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Ted Tyson.
The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the shortstop, Kevin Brewster.
Standing in, Kevin Brewster, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. And he lays off there 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Ball 3.
Alexi Ortega is on deck. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Alexi.
Now at the plate, Alexi Ortega. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Suzuki is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Brennan Davis.
Digging in, Brennan Davis is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Brewster, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Sosa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That is it.
Now to the plate, Sito Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes.
Ball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
On the ground to the left side. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Oh, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Ryan.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Buckner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Here's the 1-0.
At the ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
2-1, here it is. High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Nicholas Horner, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up one run.
Oh, 0-2. Here it is. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. So digging in now, Lester Bowen. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Matthew Berg. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Antonio Ruiz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Still 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now at the plate, John Clark took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1, no play.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 1-0.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. In now, Mackenzie Harrison, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. In there, strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. It remains 1-0. So here now's the pitcher, Justin Steele. 9-1-2 due up.
Justin Steele.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. just hung in there on that one. Now another 1-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in to try it again, J.C. Embry. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two and 0 now. One out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there are two away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Santiago. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Tyson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Ted Tyson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ted Tyson.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That's inside. 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Kevin Brewster. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 5 homers, 9 driven in. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Count even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
Ready for another chance? Alexi Ortega. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Steele will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Pete Armstrong. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. That's popped up. Brewster onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 24, Ito Suzuki.
At the plate, Sito Suzuki. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside ball.
The 1-0. One ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Brennan Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Brennan Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 1-1.
Oh, that's upstairs.
And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Lester Bowen. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate now, Matthew Berg, high in the air out to center field. Armstrong is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Antonio Ruiz.
Now batting, Antonio Ruiz. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch.
That's out.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pirates leave one. They still trail 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Padilla.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
To the plate now, Ryan Buckner, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Ruiz backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Into the box, Nicholas Horner. First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Runner at second here with one man out. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. In the dirt here. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Stepping in now, Justin Steele, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Men on third with 2 down. Fouled away. Fouled off. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, John Clark, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Clark, a native Floridian. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
The pitcher, Mackenzie Harrison, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The right fielder, number 2, Ted Tyson.
Ready for another shot now, Ted Tyson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
1 out and a runner on second base. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. From the belt, the pitch. Pops this one up. Buckner is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Kevin Brewster.
Striding into the box, Kevin Brewster. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
He's set. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Fastball well outside. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail this one 1-0. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, J.C. Embry. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In now, Freddie Santiago, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Striding in once again, Pete Armstrong trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. He's set and the pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Count is 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Sammy Sosa, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Popped up. Berg has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. So striding forward now, Alexi Ortega. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
2 balls, no.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Up next for the Buccos, Brennan Davis. First pitch on its way. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Ready now, Lester Bowen. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
None out, runners at first and second. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Armstrong patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Third baseman, number 00, Matthew Berg.
Standing in, Matthew Berg. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Now the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now back, second baseman, Antonio Ruiz.
So coming to the plate, Antonio Ruiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is skied into short left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Martin Bruntlett is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Robbie Oldham is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 38.
At the plate, Sito Suzuki. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. The 2-0. Fouled off. The 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Just short, hit hard, fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jesse Padilla. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
1-0.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Billy Palmer is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jimmy Grimes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, John Clark.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Armstrong is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Robbie Oldham.
Now in the box, Robbie Oldham. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 2, Ted Tyson.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ted Tyson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Brian Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 13, Brian Rodriguez.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Nicholas Horner.
First delivery to him on the way. Down he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So in now for Chicago, Jimmy Grimes, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Out in front of it, strike one. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. One out, nobody on. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 2-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-1. Here it is. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
JC Embry.
Standing in now, J.C. Embry, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners on the move for second. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So stepping in, Freddie Santiago. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. But it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever. Got to calibrate that velocity.
Comes set. The 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Julio Teheran is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49, Julio Teheran.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Kevin Brewster.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Teheran, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink the strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box, Alexi Ortega. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So now to the plate, Brennan Davis. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Embry is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lester Bowen.
Ready once again, Lester Bowen. Teron gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1.
In the air out to straightaway left. Suzuki is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. 9th inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jonathan Armas is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Mike Soriano is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
The left fielder, number 24, Suzuki.
Now at the plate, Sito Suzuki. First pitch coming. Here it is.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you got to let go on.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Drilled to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Number 49, Julio Teheran.
Jason Kipnis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 34, Jason Kipnis.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup, the 1-0. Kipnis is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position. Counts even at 2. The pitch. Line to the right side. Tyson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Matt Harvey comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 33, Matt Harvey.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mike Soriano.
Mike Soriano.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And now a pitch on the way.
That's Bolton.
Struck him out.
Now back.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Antonio Ruiz. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Armstrong is there, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 41, John Clark.
Stepping up now, John Clark. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still tied 1 apiece. So striding in, Ryan Buckner. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Ryan Buckner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready on 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And the leadoff man will be set down here to begin the extra frame.
Nicholas Horner.
Digging in once again, Nicholas Horner. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball inside.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike now. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. pulls this one in the air out to left. Soriano is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The catcher, number 8, Jimmy Grimes.
Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Grimes. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. Ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. The 2-0. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Robbie Oldham.
Robbie Oldham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
To 1-2 now. Here it comes.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the payoff pitch home. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 2, Ted Tyson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ted Tyson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Now here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Shortstop, Kevin Brewster.
Into the box now, Kevin Brewster, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joel Harper takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Changes for Pittsburgh. Now pitching and batting in the second spot, number 23.
The next Cub up, J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. Swinging a soft liner. And there's the first out to begin the 11th.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Santiago. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
In there, 2-1. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are 2 away.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Stepping in now, Pete Armstrong. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Harper comes into the day 3rd in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Sammy Sosa would be next. Into his motion, and the 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. All tied at 1-1. Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Alexi Ortega. Now here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Robbie Waite. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average has been good, 306 to start the day. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
In now, Lester Bowen. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero and
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Suzuki is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still tied 1 apiece. At the plate, Sammy Sosa. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. To the plate now, Sito Suzuki. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Clark over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening, so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Oliver Blanco will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 25, Oliver Blanco.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in safely. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he just manages to get his hand in. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Now the 1-2 pitch on the ground to the right side. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Settling in now, Ryan Buckner, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, down.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Boy, an a Reagan era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. Alexi Maldonado will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Now playing right field, Number
Luke
37.
Little will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Number 43, Luke Little.
Bottom of the 12th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mike Soriano.
Mike Soriano.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away.
The batter, the second baseman, Antonio Ruiz.
Into the box now, Antonio Ruiz. First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Ball three as he misses low with it here. John Clark is on deck. Hard liner to center field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Into the box now, John Clark, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1 pitch out, nothing doing. Possible winning run on first, one man away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Robbie Oldham.
Digging in now, Robbie Oldham, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
0-1.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Warren Imro takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 43, Warren Imro. Now catching and batting second.
Stepping in,
number
Nicholas
29,
Horner.
Damian Miller.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball in.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a one-run lead.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Grimes, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home.
That's ball two. 2 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Aye.
3-1.
Count for 3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Stepping into the box, J.C. Embry. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
The count 21.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball well outside.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Digging in, Freddie Santiago.
Freddie Santiago.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, inside.
Runners on first with 1 down. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Coming to the plate now, Pete Armstrong. From the stretch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
2 out with the man at first. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. The Cubbies are in front 2-1. Thomas Nicholas enters from the pen now, as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Leading off the inning, Ted Tyson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Maldonado is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Damian Miller.
Now at the plate, Damian Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Nicholas is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters, guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Throw gets him 2 down.
The first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
Stepping into the box, Alexi Ortega. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Popped him up. Grimes waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Luke Little gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Thomas Nicholas earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.